All right, here we go, second half. And with the ball in the front court, we've got the guy that started the ball game in that position, Matt Maloney. Maloney's a rookie out of the University of Pennsylvania. The pass in low to Olajuwon. He turns, he shoots, 5-footer over O'Neal and scores. Remember, he only played 5 minutes in the first half. That's his 9th point.
That's the way to open up a half, I tell you.
51-49, and see what the Lakers do at the other end. Shaquille is way outside above the 3. That's the pattern that they've been designed for by the coach. Ball goes in low to Campbell. Turn underneath on Barkley. Ball slipped out of his hands. Barkley's got it. Here they come in a fast break. Barkley down the middle. Barkley all the way. Put up no. Slam dunk. Olajuwon on the rebound. I was fearful that Shaq was going to pick up his 4th foul. The ball is in low to Shaq. Shaq backing in, turn, right hand, 8-footer, no good. The rebound is off to Olajuwon, who's dominating the game right now. In the first minute of the quarter, with the ball, we've got Maloney. He should be rested. The ball to Olajuwon, turn to the base, shot blocked. Second block of the game. Diving. Great play. Great play nonetheless. Olajuwon helped Shaq up, who dove for it and slid, and his head went out of bounds.
That was some effort by Shaq, Chick. He blocks this shot. I mean, totally rejects it. It really never gets out of Olajuwon's hands. Then when it's loose, he's the guy that dives on the floor for it, but he's out of bounds when he makes the pass.
Still a great play.
Quite a play.
Great play. Fourth quarter team. Very, very good. The inbound pass to Maloney. Maloney dribbling above the 3, tries a 3-pointer. That's good. 7-0 in the quarter. And the Lakers trail by 7. 56-49. That's the same way they started the second quarter when they got outscored 9-0. Third quarter, the Lakers look totally confused right now. Totally. Van Exel with the ball in low to Shaq. Shaq's got it underneath. He took it up and took it in. They wanted traveling on the play, or they wanted a foul. There's a technical on Tom Janovich, the coach. I don't think they called the second one. The referee pointed at him and gave him another tee, but I think it was the first one.
So he's mad because he says that Olajuwon is knocked down by Shaq, and there was contact on the play.
There was some acting, too.
Not enough to make Olajuwon go to the ground like that, and that's what brought Rudy Tomjanovich off the bench, and he let the official know about it. Picks up the technical, and Eddie Jones converts it.
All right, the Lakers pick up 3 points in the play to trail 56-52. Maybe the Lakers can get a little bit mad. Drexler's very clever with the ball, takes it in low to Olajuwon, pivots, comes underneath. Still trying to get a shot off, can't because of his umbrella on the defense. Here's a jump shot outside Maloney. Shot no good, rebound off the hand of Barkley and out of bounds. Barkley claims he got hit in the face. He's looking to see whether or not he's bleeding, and if he is, he'll have to go out of the game, but he's not. Here's the ball in the front court to Jones. 3-pointer on the way will be short. I think it was blocked. Ball taken out of the air, put up and in, but it will not count.
So Shaq was out of bounds when he caught that rebound, or when he got the rebound. Barkley complained that he got hit on the play. He's working hard.
Barkley backing in on Campbell. Still backing in, terminate the dribble. No, he didn't terminate. He still got it going. He's going to back in some more. He turns, he shoots, he feeds the ball to Olajuwon. Fall away, 10-footer is good. Beautiful play.
That's some pass by Charles.
Great pass. I thought he kept the ball way too long, but that's the way I guess we play in 96-97. Ball in low to Campbell. He's mad. He goes down the middle. They rip it away from him. He's taken on a double team by Drexler. Drexler throws it away. We go 4-on-2. Now the ball to Campbell at the base. 16-foot jumper, not close. Rebound is off to O'Neal. O'Neal to the dribble, coming in low. Turn underneath, put it up, no. Tip it up, no. Get it again, put it up, and score! What a great effort. 3 rebounds in a basket.
He just possessed himself. He is really, really playing hard.
58-54. The Lakers trail it. Here's a pass going in low to Olajuwon. Olajuwon working on Shaq for the foul. He throws it up, it's on the way, no. Rebound is off to Van Exel. Van Exel coming out of the backcourt. 3 defenders are back. Van Exel had a bad shooting half, 2 for 11. Here's Ceballos. Comes underneath, puts it up, it'll count, but goes. It goes. That is a heck of a shot. He was bent over. The ball was down by his knees. He threw a line drive off the glass, too, and it went in.
If ever you see continuation, you get an example on that play as Cedric gets hit. Maintained possession of the ball, and his concentration level was really high. The previous play, Shaq made a few efforts at it himself. Finally gets his 3rd offensive rebound, puts it up and in.
So is Byron.
Put Cedric against Charles.
Ball in low. Here's a dribble drive by Drexler down the middle, underneath, put it up, miss it, he gets it back, puts it up, scores it. Nice play. Other guys can rebound, of course, besides Shaq.
I don't think they know that.
60-57 is the score. The Lakers have the ball and trail by 3 in the third. Here's the ball to Eddie Jones. Jones stopped for a two-pointer from 20 and drills it. Drexler says, I better get out on him.
Yeah, he's going to get aggressive now. He should. I like Eddie Jones a lot more when his on switch is always on.
Waiting for the ball to come in. Comes in to O'Neal. Goes up to get it. O'Neal holds it up 17 feet to the right of the goal. Goes to dribble. Comes down the middle. Puts it up. And the count of it goes. It goes. If that's on Olajuwon, it's his fourth.
That's him.
Boy, that was a nice move by O'Neal.
Talk about quickness across the middle. The Rockets are going to have to get to Shaq a lot earlier to help Olajuwon, as Olajuwon picks up his fourth. Shaq takes him to the middle, gets the bump, follows through, gets the basket. Possible three-point play as Olajuwon goes out. Kevin Willis comes back.
Olajuwon played 5 minutes of this quarter, 5 minutes of the first half, so he is well rested. 10 minutes on the game. Shaq, 8th free throw of the night, and he gets his 4th make. He's 4 out of 8 free throwing. And the Lakers lead it by 2, 62-60 after falling behind at the outset of the quarter by 7. The ball over to Clyde Drexler. Drexler against Eddie Jones. In playing the low post, Sabalas being muscled, and Barkley gets it. Barkley puts it up and in. That's the count foul. Barkley even complaining after he gets the call.
Well, he's looking at the Croce's official as if to say, why didn't you make the call? But it's sometimes all about angles, Jack. The official that made the call obviously did, as he gets the ball entirely too close to the basket for Cedric to stop him. He gets the basket and a three-point opportunity.
He's looking for embody. Here's the ball in the middle. Van Exel takes to O'Neal. 5 in the clock. Turn. 16-footer will be way short. Rebound. Sabalos, good.
There's Cedric going his thing.
That's his best play.
That's him right there.
That gives Sabalos 9 points in the ball game. Willis is guarding O'Neal. Out to Van Exel for a three. Didn't get it. Long bounce. Grabbed. And coming out of the backcourt with it is Ellie. Ellie takes it over to Maloney. 3-point shooter on the way, and no. Rebound is off. Drexler's got it. He puts it up, and it's blocked by Van Exel and O'Neal controls the rebound.
The fans are letting the officials know about that non-call.
I don't know who gets the block shot, whether O'Neal or Van Exel gets it. Because of his size, probably O'Neal. Foul called on Kevin Willis. You know what happened? That wasn't Willis's fault. Shaq threw Willis into the Laker player and knocked him down. In the third, the ball in low to Shaq. Backing, turn, 16-footer will be too long. It is. Rebounds off, grabbed and held on to by Charles Barkley. Barkley in the rebound department now with a total of 12. I think I'm going to double check here. Is that right? 12? Talk. I'm not in shirt. 11. Thank you. And here's Van Exel reaching the attacking zone. Turnovers in the ball game, 11-9. Houston has 2 more than the Lakers. Bounce on arrow. Great pass by Van Exel to O'Neal. And O'Neal scores. And O'Neal now on Van Exel's 5th assist of the game gets his 32nd point. O'Neal had 35 points in a previous game this year. 65-64. Ball belongs to Barkley. Barkley out in front to Drexler. Over to Ellie. They swing. Maloney will shoot a 3. Bet on that. His shot no good. Rebound is off to O'Neal. 12 rebounds. 31 in the last 2 games. Jones give the ball to Van Exel. I'd like to see him hit a 3 there. Give him some confidence. Over to Jones. He fires and gets a 3-pointer. Timeout is called by the Rockets as the Lakers burst to a 5-point lead. Since the opening minute of this quarter, they have outscored them by 12.
Yeah, they're really playing with some intensity now, Chick, especially on the defensive end, as Nick gave Shaq a beautiful bounce on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Baseline, and one bounce dribble almost traveled over there, Mario Ellie. Cross-court pass to Drexler. Drexler at the baseline to Barkley, 16-foot jumper. He measured and hits it. Barkley. Boy, he's a good basketball player. 26 points for him to go with 12 rebounds. And with the ball, Van Exel, 69-66. Uh-oh, there's a steal. Scott dropped it. Oh, great play by Drexler. What a block by Byron Scott. Oh, over the top. Over there goes Byron on top of his head. Let's hope he's not hurt.
That was
Cedric. That wasn't... who was that, Cedric?
Yeah. That was some defensive play by Byron.
Byron made the block of the year.
Woo. I mean, that was some block. Maloney thinks he's got an easy one, and Byron says, no, sir. Slaps it off the glass, hits it, goes up against the glass, and in trying to retrieve it, Cedric goes over the first row.
Didn't hit anybody, didn't hurt anybody, including himself, thank the Lord. 69-66, the Lakers by 3. Barkley set the screen. Drexler uses it. Shoots a 20-footer. That's no good. The rebound is up. Tipped by Campbell. Didn't control it. Loosed it. The rebound off to O'Neal. Give the ball to Scott. Scott front court. Scott is bumped around. The wall is free. Scott picks it up. Scott shoots a 17-footer to be fouled. Heaven's sakes, what's going on? Well, you got a lot of boo birds here, but a lot of them don't know what they're booing.
Yeah, if there's anything that goes against their team, they're going to boo. As Charles Barkley is running over to the official to tell him, hey, it wasn't me who committed the foul, and the official says, I know it wasn't Charles.
It was on Maloney. All right, the free throw is good. Lakers by 4. 3 minutes to play exactly in the third. Byron once more. That's good. I thought he gave a very intelligent interview at halftime. All right, 71-66. 5-point lead, and the Lakers come down to see what they can do about defending that lead. Is Maloney. Over to Ellie. Shot blocked by Jones and out of bounds. Nice play by Eddie. And Eddie comes down whooping. Now a timeout is called. Look at Eddie whooping.
He's intense. He's into this ball game. He's telling Mario Ellie, you might shoot that wide open, flat-footed shot when nobody's there, but if I'm close, you better use some hops on the Lakers Basketball Network.
10 minutes in the fourth quarter, and he's going to come back and start the fourth.
And plus maybe the timeout right now that just happened gave Shaq a couple of minutes of rest.
Long pass to Barkley. Barkley dribbling the ball, stopped and shoots a three-pointer, they say. Three-pointer is a ruling. Campbell wasn't within 15 feet of him, protecting against the dribble drive. Now the ball over to Drexler. Drexler takes it in low to Willis. Willis backing in on Shaq. Gives it back to Davis. In low to Willis. Turn a hook shot. Well, no good. Nice rebound by Campbell. Boxing out beautifully on Barkley.
That was very nice job by Elgin.
He really sealed him. Now 2 minutes left to play in the third, and Campbell brings the ball over to Eddie Jones. Jones in three-point country. Jones the dribble. Shoots a three. It looks good. It's too long. Rebound Eldon Campbell. Nice rebound. Eldon Campbell in the ball game now with a total of 5. A pass underneath to Shaq, and Shaq puts it up and in.
Nick threw that pass from almost mid-court. He just eye contact with Shaq, threw it up there, and Shaq hammered it home.
And Shaq now with 34 points. One under his season high. His career high, 53. Down the middle they come, and in they go, and putting it up as Davis will be fouled and shoot 2. The foul against the Lakers is on number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. That's his 4th.
Well, change of direction by the Rockets as Shaq got that nice pass from Nick to Shaquille, and Shaquille just hammers it home, but he picks up his 4th foul as Davis did an excellent job. Obviously, the score will dictate that.
That's why I was hoping they'd take him out. Yeah, the second one's so good. Barkley's got the rebound. He's fouled in the act of shooting by Byron Scott. That's why I was kind of hoping with 2.5 to play, they'd take him out with only 3 fouls. But, of course, the coach knows all the situations far better than I. 30th point of the game. Barkley's high this year, 28. So he's already broken his high for the year. Both free throws good. Excuse me. 1 free throw good, 1 no good, and it's 74-70. 1:27 to play. The Lakers lead it here in the third. Van Exel moves against the far of the northern sideline. With the dribble. Holds it up. Shoots a 20-foot left corner. Unprotected by Davis, and Byron made him pay for it. Byron gets his 8th point of the game. His 3rd field goal.
Well, Nick and Eldon should run that pick and roll a little bit more.
76-70. Ball in low to base. Shot blocked by Campbell. Jump ball. Great block. Barkley's barking at the referee, but it will do no good. Goes after it. He gets it. He tips the wrong team. He tips it to Willis. Willis made a great play, one or the other, because Rooks should have been there to get it. Now the ball out in front to Drexler, in low to Willis. Willis played with Miami last year for Pat. Turned the hook shot loose from 8, no good. The rebound to Campbell, 48 seconds left.
When Shaq went out, they were up 5, so they're doing the job. And the longer they can keep a lead, the longer he can get a rest.
Van Exel gets the screen. There's a 3-pointer. They say only 2. He was on the line. We're down at the other end of the building, and it's 78-70. The Lakers by 8. Their biggest lead was 9. They fell behind in this quarter by 7, so they've outscored them by 15 since in the last 10 minutes. Here's a dribble drive, and traveling is called. Might have saved him a foul on the charge.
That's why he's not complaining.
All right, the Lakers got a chance to go up by 10 or 11 with 4 points in a row. Van Exel with it. 14 seconds left. The 24-second clock is ahead of the game clock. The 24 is all that counts. It's at 6. Van Exel gets the screen. He stops. Speeds under to Campbell. He's there. Missed the shot, and there's no whistle. Here's the ball off to Davis. He fires it 3. If it goes, it didn't go. Campbell thought he was fouled, and from here it appeared he could have been.
Yeah, it did appear that he could have gotten the whistle there, but maybe 2 hands on the dunk attempt would have brought the whistle on the Lakers Basketball Network.
A penchant for winning games in the fourth quarter. This year they've gone into the fourth quarter with a lead just like this. Here's an outside jumper that's got a 3-point shot, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. And Exel fouled by Davis. Shot that he tried was a 3-pointer, and he made them all. And the Lakers lead it 81-70 on an 11-point lead. That's with 11:42 to play in the fourth. The ball to Barkley. Barkley to Davis. Down the middle they go, and here in deep they come. The basket is good and the foul. Eddie Jones gets another foul. And the guy that made a heck of a shot out of that is Tracy Moore. And with the ball, Van Exel. The crowd, 16,285. Van Exel with the ball against Davis. Davis, a rookie. Van Exel comes and loses the rookie. 17-footer on the way. No, he thought he made it. So did I. Bullard's got the rebound. His pass knocked down. Stolen by Van Exel. Bring it back out, baby. Van Exel holds it up and brings it back out to Campbell. Smart play. Good hands by Van Exel. Now the ball to Eddie Jones. 4 fouls on him. Drive the base. Comes underneath. Puts it up and made the shot. He was double teamed at the end of that thing underneath. What a play. Not to have it blocked even, let alone make it.
Last basket. I don't know where he found the room to go because he goes under there and then there's Olajuwon. He uses his body very well to keep Olajuwon from making the block and gets the basket. And then on the other end, the double team comes and you allow Olajuwon to go away from where the double team is coming. That's when you get yourself in defensive trouble.
The Lakers take a 20-second timeout. 20-second timeout. The Laker lead is 8 on the basketball network of the Lakers. Wow, what a shot. With the start of this quarter.
Yeah, he's got a little hop in his step again if you're watching.
Van Exel gets a screen by O'Neal, comes around it, down the middle, in deep, throws it over here to Jones, 3-pointer. Oh, what a play! What a play by Van Exel. If he doesn't make that shot, he being Jones, Van Exel's questioned for not shooting the ball from about 8 feet. Boy, that was some play. Here's a shot underneath, put up, no good, but he's fouled. Is that on O'Neal or not? If so, it's his 5th.
Eddie.
Oh, that was Eddie's 5th, too. Olajuwon.
I probably would have called that one on Shaq.
Yep, I know you would have. A free throw by Shaq, a rebound by Shaq on a missed free throw. That gives him 14 rebounds to go with 34 points. And the Laker lead is 86-77. Here's the ball out in front to O'Neal. Bouncing in low to Jones. He just hit that big 3 to Van Exel. He wants to go back into Jones, and he does against Moore. Jones down the middle. Push it out.
He's out of the game.
They call charging.
That's 6.
They call Eddie Jones for charging. That's a tough break for Eddie. Going through the lane. Let's see how much contact there really was. Yeah, that's charged all the way. Good call.
That's going to bring Cedric back in the ball game as Eddie is done for the final 9 minutes, 46 seconds. The Lakers up by 9.
And Exel backing up. He gives the ball to Campbell and he swings it over to Byron. Looks into O'Neal, goes in there. O'Neal against Olajuwon. O'Neal, the giant step, turn right, to the right hand. Tipped up and in by Eldon Campbell. Whoa! He got over the top of Barkley, who tried to box him out with that long arm. Tips it in. Eldon Campbell made a fantastic, maybe game-saving basket. Technical foul is called.
Official gave him the technical. Now the question for the Rockets is keep Charles away so that he doesn't get kicked out of the game. Eldon goes up, tips it without making contact. When you're 6'11", going against 6'5", you can get away with that sometimes.
Byron Scott is super technical. Always been a good free thrower and still is. Makes it. And the Laker lead is 89-77. The Lakers have scored the last 3 points. 8:19 to play. Comes Davis playing the point. Davis looking inside. Pretty good looking rookie, I'll tell you that. Ball goes in low to Olajuwon. They double team. They bring it out to Bullard. That's what he's in there for, to shoot the outside jumper, and he gets it off and scores. That's why he's in there. Nice shot. 8 minutes to play. 89-79. And this crowd of 16,000 really into it. Byron Scott almost lost it. Takes it in low to O'Neal. O'Neal wants a hoop. He's underneath. He puts it up. No whistle. The ball to Davis. Davis in the front court. Davis to Barkley. Barkley throws it out of bounds. That was Barkley's fall all the way because Moore, who he's looking at in disgust, had already passed the basket. Into O'Neal. Double team. Van Exel. To Sabalas. He's going to the hole. He puts it up and blows it. Oh, wow. Here we go the other way with Davis. Davis looks to Bullard. He's alone under the basket. He puts it in. Technical foul on Bullard. Bullard smarted off. Technical foul. But I'll tell you one thing. Here comes all the way to midcourt now. Here comes Tomjanovich.
In Bullard's defense, he wasn't doing that to the official. I thought he was doing it to the crowd. Now, maybe they're calling...
They called the key because the referee thought he was talking to him.
And I think he might have also called it because of the taunting rule. He may have thought that Bullard was taunting the Lakers. Because after the dunk, he turns and really gives this demonstrative action right here. And he may be saying, you know, that's a taunting technical.
I think he was talking to the crowd, and I think he said, let's go.
Yeah.
And he gets the ball to Campbell. Campbell with 10 on the clock. Pivots away from Barkley. Comes underneath. Reverse layup. He blew it. Couldn't get enough on the spin. Here's Barkley. Barkley over here to the right side. And holding it up is Davis. Boy, the Lakers. Here's another three by and hitting another one is Bullard. When he came into the game, I told you that's exactly what he's for. He's made 7 points since he entered about 5 minutes ago. 90-84. Boy, it's good to have a cannon in your shop like that, isn't it? Van Exel from 18. That's good, and it's good to have a pistol in your pocket like that.
That's a little Derringer there, and he is really letting it fly.
92-84, 6:12 left to play. Here's Davis in low to Olajuwon. Back out of it. Bullard again. Nobody's guarding him. One bounce dribble. He takes it over the far side, and Davis fires. He gets a three. Wow. Another three-pointer. Davis. 92-87.
They're trading 3 for 2 now.
Cedric got his 6 rebounds. See if the Lakers can get an insurance couple of points here. Ball to Scott. He loses his man. They take it into O'Neal and it's punched away by Olajuwon. Turnover. Great play by Olajuwon defensively. Great. 4:44 to play. Now in the front court we got Barkley. Driving, stopping, backing up above the three. Wants to go to Olajuwon, who made that great defensive play at the other end. Olajuwon down the middle. Out in front of Bullard. Another three-pointer. No good. Rebound Byron up high. Nice play by Byron Scott. 4:25 to play. And here is Van Exel. The Lakers still nursing that 5-point lead. The nerves are on edge. How are yours? Sabalas with it. Sabalas looks inside to O'Neal. O'Neal gets the ball. They hadn't scored in the quarter. Bring the cross court to Byron. To Sabalas. Over to Van Exel. 3 on the clock. Van Exel to beat the clock. Hits a two-pointer. A 2-point. What'd you say?
He got that off quick, too, Chick.
17 points for him. In fact, he's got 7 in the last one. Remember when we said earlier he shouldn't quit shooting?
And he hasn't.
94-87. That is a three-pointer. He's good. Davis hits a 3 out of the corner. No defender within 20 feet of him. And Van Exel says it's my fault. It's a ballot. Over to Van Exel, 6 on the clock. Van Exel holds it and fires for 3. It's in and out. No, the rebound to Bullard. 3:20 to play. 94-90 in favor of the Lakers over the team that's won the world title 2 of the last 3 years. Barkley with it, backing in on Campbell. Barkley out in front. They clear it to Moore. Back to Barkley. Back to Moore. Back to Barkley. 2-man game. Barkley's back to Moore. He's fake. Gives it to Barkley. 2 on the clock. 1 on the clock. Shot no good. Rebound O'Neal. Length the court passes. Wild and turnover. That was not a Shaquille O'Neal play.
Right idea, though, Chick. The ball just got away from him a little bit. Cedric was open, and if the pass would have been on the money, it would have been an easy deuce.
2 turnovers in a row. We'll be back after this message from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. With Davis in the front court. In low to Olajuwon. They're going to go to the hole with him. Foul against Shaquille O'Neal. 2 free throw. Shaquille gets his 5th foul. Get there. The next one is going to bounce in, and he did. 94 and 91. Woo-hoo. Coming back, aren't they? It was a 12-point Laker lead at the 8-minute mark.
It's mandatory.
I think so. Sabalas into O'Neal. O'Neal makes his move. They block the shot. They call a jump ball. I don't know whether it's fact or not, but I think O'Neal looks tired in this quarter.
He's played a lot of minutes,
yes,
and he's been playing so hard. I don't care who you are. You have to get some rest.
Here's a big control. Very big control.
Well, if Shaq can get the tip, he should tip it to Byron or Nick. If Nick can hold off Charles.
At the baseline, the Lakers get it. Timeout the Lakers. The tip from the free throw line by Olajuwon, or rather by Shaquille, went to no one, and Nick's quickness, Nick the Quick, got it. Timeout.
He got it, and they're going to need it on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The ball comes into Byron. I thought they were going to run that play from out of bounds for the lob.
I thought they were too, the way it was set up.
Yeah. All right, here's Van Exel with it. Van Exel against Davis. 15 on the clock. Van Exel brings it over to Sabalas. Three-pointer, yes! Oh, what a shot by Sabalas on Van Exel's assist. 12 points for Sabalas. The Lakers by 6, 1:39 to play. And they might get to 100 for the first time this year. With the ball, Van Exel to Byron Scott. Ball in low to Shaq. Van Exel. Another three by Sabalas. Well, missed it a mile. Rebound is off and taken by Olajuwon.
Sorry, they used up a lot of the clock.
Yes, they did. Coming the other way with a minute to play, we got Olajuwon coming underneath. No, the rebound is hit by O'Neal and knocked out of bounds by Campbell. Olajuwon thought the clock was running out. And he also thought he might, by just throwing it back over his head, get a foul. If the clock's running out, but they want a three. They want to get Bullard open outside. Here's the ball brought over to Davis. He fires. It looks good. It is good. Here's a three. There's a three. We sat here during the commercial and said to each other, the one thing you cannot afford to do is give them a three-point basket, and they open up and give it to them in 3 seconds. I don't understand it. 97 and 94, 40 seconds left. The Lakers still lead it. Van Exel with the ball.
Need at least a point in this possession.
Van Exel comes around the pick. Bounce the ball to Sabalas. Sabalas with 8 on the 24. 31 in the game clock. Van Exel dribbles down the middle. He's in the air. Banks out of 8. No good. Rebound. Sabalas put up. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Sabalas rebounding the missed shot. And the foul. 12 out of 13.
These are enormous.
Got to have one of them. There's a miss. Short. Got to have it. You got to have it. Otherwise, they tie us. You don't want to go to overtime before this crowd.
Well, if you don't make it, then you just almost give a concession deuce.
All right, now it's 98-94. Timeout will be taken.
Fouls, but if you give up the deuce, so be it. Fourth into fourth.
Well, Shaq in the fourth has had 3 shots. Barkley hasn't taken a shot in the fourth. Here's the ball into Olajuwon. Comes down the middle. Throws up the temple. Basket counts, foul. Now you're in trouble. Now you are in trouble if you're the Lakers. Oh, you still got a 1-point lead. I know that. If he makes the free throw.
A 3-point basket.
If the Lakers get a rebound there or whatever, they got to take time out and get some ball handlers on the floor.
Yeah, the key is, though, to get the rebound if it's a miss.
98-97. Now, look out. Bounce into Campbell. Get some ball handlers. They fouled him intentionally. Davis will send will send Van Exel to the line. Now, if he doesn't, we may have OT. There's 99. 99-97. They got to 100. I said if they did, I thought they'd win, but it's not over yet. It's 197, 15 and 2/10 seconds left. Barkley will take it out.
You switch on everything because you're not worried about a mismatch.
Barkley in to Bullard. In low to Olajuwon. He fakes. He jumps. It's no good. Brooks knocks it loose and it goes back. There's another shot. That's a 3. Timeout is called. Now they got to put some time on the clock. It was called with 5 seconds left. I don't believe that. Rooks blocked the shot of Olajuwon, and the ball comes down. They get it out in front and knock home a 3, and we're tied at 100, and it was Barkley's first point of the second quarter.
Well, again, you just don't leave people behind the arc. Even though you're going for the rebound, you never know. Here's what happens. Offensive rebound, they pitch it out. Barkley buries the 3. We've got a tie ball game, and they put another couple of seconds on the clock. It's got 4.2 to go. And as you said, Eddie Jones is fouled out.
Very carefully when Van Exel told the ref we want a time, and it was 5.3, but they didn't put it back on.
Well, that extra second could be very, very large. It sure could.
Now, if you go to overtime without Shaq and without Eddie, it's going to be very difficult. Whose daddy is the trainer for the Clippers, and Steve Barkas. All right, they're going to get the ball in. Van Exel, clock starts. Van Exel dribble, 1 second left. He fires. It's no good. We go to overtime. He got a good look. Good look for Van. Out a little deep. But the Lakers, with 15 seconds left, had a 3-point lead, and we go to overtime.
But, Chick, they don't want to foul, so you get the ball into Nick's hands and tell him to go to the basket.
Yeah.
Even if they don't make the shot, you're going toward the basket. You're putting all of the pressure on the defense. I didn't like to see the fall-away 3-point shot. Even though Nick likes that shot, I tell him, go ahead, go to the basket. They're not going to foul you.
Very good point. Olajuwon against Eldon. Olajuwon controls it, but Sabalas steps in and takes it away. That's a great play.
Nice move by Shaq.
Sure was. Okay, score first. Let him chase it. And Exel has the ball. 5 minutes to play.
Eldon has to come up big in this overtime.
20-footer by Sabalas is good. Nice shot by Cedric Sabalas. He's been playing beautifully here in the last quarter and now in overtime. He's guarding him. Olajuwon out in front. That is a 3. Nice rebound by Sabalas. Oh, wow. 2 great plays, one at either end for Sabalas. And the steal on the tip-off was a great play. All right, here's Van Exel to Byron. Byron shot pivots and travels. Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Chick. Honestly. I really would. That play looked awfully good to me.
14 turnovers for the Lakers, 15 for the Rockets. 102 to 100. 4:08 left to play in overtime. Davis has the ball. In low to Olajuwon. Here he comes down the middle, throws it up. No, the foul is on Sean. No chance.
Number 45, Sean Brooks, that's his 4th personal.
This guy Olajuwon has got so many moves inside. Here's the next one for Olajuwon. We're tied at 102. 4:02 left to play as Shaq looks on. First since 1995. Van Exel against Davis. Van Exel goes to the right. Stops 18%. That's good. So the Lakers make 2 nice shots. Van Exel would like to have that one for end of game, wouldn't he?
Yeah, if he could have got a little closer.
104 to 102. And the Lakers leading it again. They've certainly distinguished themselves here tonight. Nothing wrong with what they've done. Ball into Olajuwon. Cross court to Moore. Out to Bullard. Bullard didn't get it off because of a good defense by Byron. Ball in low. Olajuwon scores on a hook shot. So it's Olajuwon 104, the Lakers 104. Van Exel.
You mean Olajuwon has all of them, huh?
In this overtime he has, yeah. Here's Van Exel yo-yoing up and down. Van Exel against Davis. Van Exel holds it, brings it to Sabalas. He drives the lane. He throws it up. That's a nice shot. He put it out in his right hand so far that Olajuwon couldn't block it. Lakers lead it 106-104. We've played 2 minutes. There's 3 to go. And with the ball, Davis. Davis looking inside to Olajuwon. In the corner to Davis. And Byron gets a 3-pointer. Look at that little kid play out of Delaware State. He hit 4 3-pointers. 3 in the last quarter and now 1 in overtime. 107 to 106. 2.5 to play. Van Exel with it. Van Exel fires for 3. That's too high. Won't go in. Up and over and out. Boy, that thing was straight. How about Davis? Let me see what he had done coming into this game. He had made 4 out of 9. In this one, he has made 5 straight. And in the ball game, 5 out of 6 total. 107 to 106, Houston. Davis has the ball again. into Olajuwon. Double team. Over here to Moore. Out to Bullard. Bullard to the dribble. State team is good. Bullard. Timeout, the Lakers. Standing ovation. 2-11. They've done it repeatedly this year. Win in the fourth quarter, or in this case, take it through the fourth to overtime on the Lakers Basketball Network.
You're down 3.
You don't need it with 2:05 to play. Here's the ball to Sabalas. Sabalas dribble. He beats Bullard. He throws it up. Doesn't go in. Rebound Campbell. Campbell fakes. Puts it up to be fouled. 2 shots.
Logan did an excellent job to get that offensive rebound.
Oh, boy, did he ever. Nice free throwing. 6 out of 7. He's got 9 points. And it's 109-108. Davis with the ball. Davis has been their real hero tonight. Pass underneath to Olajuwon, and Olajuwon is fouled before he shot.
That was a good foul by Sean Brooks, because he went for the steal and he didn't get it. But he was smart enough to reach out immediately and take the foul.
Brings the ball into Davis. Davis against Van Exel. Davis giving the ball, bounce in low to Olajuwon. Back out of front to Bullard, over here to Moore. Moore travels. Yeah, good call. He did the bunny hop and the peep pass. And the Lakers can take the lead. 1:38 to play. Scott to Van Exel. Marvelous game. I wish you were all here, but you're not. We're happy you're on our radio and television simulcast. Tomorrow night we'll be in San Antonio. Van Exel looks into Campbell. Takes it in there. Campbell's guarded by Barkley. Campbell's taller. Look out for the charge. Backing in. They knock it loose. The ball rolls to Sabalas. He comes underneath. But then it's blocked by Olajuwon, and they control it. A great defensive play by Olajuwon. He's played very well in the second half when he was able to get in there because of fouls. 1:07 to play. A 1-point ball game for Barkley and company. Barkley tied it with his 3. Olajuwon with it down the middle. In deep all the way.
Oh, no.
Kind of bad defense, huh? 111-108.
Just don't let him waltz down the lane.
55 seconds left to play. Olajuwon in the ball game now with 27 points. Wow. Van Exel. Sabalas to tie it. He got it. Sabalas ties it with a 3. Wow. Don't go away, folks. Something exciting might happen. 43 seconds left to play.
Some ball game, though.
Sabalas is up to 20 points. Here's Davis with it. In low to Olajuwon. Pivots. Tries to shoot. Brings it out to Moore. He fakes. Didn't travel this time yet. Comes in low. What's he going to do? Give the ball to Olajuwon. 18 feet out. He hits it. Wow. Olajuwon, of all people. I know he can shoot pretty good outside, but he's the one you'd want shooting it. Now, timeout is called by the Lakers. They're down by 2 with 21 3/10 seconds left. Olajuwon has been a real factor when he's in the game, huh?
Yeah. But the key is he hasn't been in the game enough for the Rockets on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Another overtime, but with your dilapidated crew because of 2 starters out with fouls.
Ideally, you would like a 3 to win it, but a deuce would suffice.
That's right. All right, Van Exel with it. He's isolated on Davis. Van Exel is about 28 feet out. 14 left. Pass goes in low to Campbell. Campbell against Barkley. Underneath. Put it up. Missed the shot. Puts it back. Puts it up to be fouled. Barkley comes out screaming at the referee. Barkley gets apparently the foul. That's why he's screaming.
17, Mario Ellie.
No, it's on Mario Ellie.
8 seconds is a long time.
Eldon knocks in another one. In the overtime, he's 3 for 3. He's made 5 out of 6 in the ball game. Maybe I'm counting the wrong guy's number.
No, I think you're right. That was wrong.
We're tied. We're tied with 8 seconds left. 113. Del Harris warms out on the floor clapping. Here comes Shaq out to congratulate Eldon Campbell. That's great. Shaq is still in this ball game now. What do you do now, Stu?
Well, obviously, it's pretty easy. You got to play 8 seconds of very good defense without fouling. The teams that they feel they should beat.
Davis will bring the ball in. Maybe to Barkley. Barkley won the game with a long 3-pointer. 4 seconds left. Or tied it up to send it to overtime. Barkley in deep. Gives the ball off. More feet. No. The game is over. That is the overtime part of the game. And we go to our second overtime.
Well, it took since March 3rd of '95 before they played in an overtime game. So they said, since we got here, we might as well play a couple of overtimes.
Well, yeah, we usually get to bed about 3 o'clock, so we might as well do it in San Antonio tonight. Anyway, the Lakers did a good job of defending on that particular occasion, Stu.
Yeah, but Charles wanted to drive a little too much there. He drives and kicks it, but then the clock runs out before Moore gets the shot out of his hands. I thought Charles was just going to jockey Eldon a little bit and then settle for that 15-footer.
Okay. In the last jump to start the first overtime, Olajuwon out-jumped him. This time Campbell out-jumps him. Olajuwon hits it the second time, and again Cedric gets it. All right, Sid. Maybe that's a good omen to Van Exel. Van Exel dribbling the ball. Van Exel in deep. Van Exel stops. Brings it cross court to Sabalos. Sabalos goes around Bullard. Grenade slam dunk left-handed. Man, he's found new life in overtime.
Wow. That was some move, Sid.
That was pretty for his 22nd point.
You can show me that one again.
Ball into Olajuwon. Bring it over to Moore. Three-pointer by Moore. Sabalos has got it. This is the way Sabalos can play the game. Now to Van Exel. Van Exel comes out of the back door at 4:20 to play. Van Exel dribbling the ball against the far sideline. Van Exel pivots, comes back the other way. He might put up a three. There it goes. It's on the way. It's good. Van Exel knocks in a three. It's 5-0. The Lakers in overtime. Total 118-113.
Got to keep the intensity up. Don't get relaxed.
A minute down. Ball into Olajuwon. He wants to turn and shoot. He brings it out in front. There's a three. Air ball. Hey, Moore, you missed it. You had to have Moore on the shot.
Obviously, the window or the door is open as Moore in overtime. In the fourth quarter in overtime has missed all 6.
Fourth quarter, he had 9 points, and now he's got 4 more. He's got 13 since the half. 3:35 left to play. The Lakers leading it by 5. Second overtime. Van Exel looks in with 14 in the clock, gives it to Campbell. Isolated on Barkley. Turns. Holds it. Still holding it. Gives to Scott. His long shot outside is no good. Rebound is off. A free ball in the corner. I think it's a lot of bounds.
That should be a loose ball foul.
It is a loose ball foul. It's on Cedric Sabalos. It's an easy play to call, depending on which referee had the angle.
Presenting to him with that double team.
Exactly right.
But they just got to get somebody other than Moore to shoot it.
Davis with the ball. The coach is standing up. Foul is on Rook. Rook gets a foul inside. He doesn't like the call because it's his 6th foul. Now who do we bring in?
Well, you got to bring in Eldon will guard Olajuwon, obviously, but now you got to find out who you're going to put in to guard Charles Barkley. Double team is going to come.
This kid is out of the University of Connecticut. That's him. Good-looking lad. He's a rookie. He has played 5 minutes in the NBA. All right, the inbound pass to Ellie. Ellie takes it to Olajuwon. Might be intercepted. It is by Campbell, but he comes down with the ball on his fingertips and out of bounds. Boy, that's a nice play by Elvin. 3:03 left to play, and the Lakers lead it by 5.
Would be nice to see this into the court.
Yeah, sit down, coach. Somebody get him a stool. Barkley out in front. Barkley gives the ball to Davis and over to Bullard. Now in low to Olajuwon. 3 seconds. That's a good job defensively by Travis Knight. A sensational job.
3-second violation.
Well, the double team helped on that as well, as Byron was there, and Olajuwon couldn't find the open man.
Because the big long arm guy had his arm.
And he was standing in the 3-second lane.
2:54 to play. The Lakers by 5.
Use up the clock.
I repeat, this would be one of the great Laker victories of all time if they could get it. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. On the other guy's floor, 16,000 fans pulling against him. Lose the... be careful. Campbell saves it. 7 on the clock. Campbell with 5 on the clock. I don't know if Campbell knows the clock. 15-foot jumper, air ball. From 15 feet, he missed it by 3 long. Here we go with Ellie. Ellie front court. Out to Bullard. Bring it over to Barkley. Another 3. That won't go. That won't go. The rebound is off. And the Lakers get it. Hey, 2:18 to play. Whew. Now
I agree with you. They are taking too many threes. Barkley took that one. They didn't need a 3 there.
Of course they haven't needed a 3 in this period. Van Exel does, though, right there. He got it. They're up by 8. Whoa, up by 8. You talk about a gritty, outstanding, determined performance Van Exel, having a horrible shooting year, comes out of it. He's got 2 3-pointers in this second overtime. He's got 27 in the game. Woo.
Well, I'll tell you, this one, Chick, is a long one, too. I mean, he delivers what Nick says is the knockout punch. Nick shows it to you. Boom. Right.
I think the Rockets have played very poorly offensively in the overtime, shooting 3 after 3 after 3 on the Lakers Basketball Network. He goes around Knight and scores. Now it's a 6-point lead. 1:45 left to play. The Lakers have had their run of 8 points, 6 of them by Van Exel. Let's see what they can milk out of the final 140. Van Exel out of front. Van Exel, they're not guarding Knight at all. Van Exel in deep. He lays it off to Knight. He throws it up and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Knight, playing in his 6th minute of professional basketball, is fouled by Mario Ellie. Knight has a free throw. Has made 8 for 8 or none for none. None for none.
Well, that's just a smart play by the rookie, Chick. He's falling and he has the presence to shoot the ball to the basket. Then he shoots an absolute air ball on the line.
Okay, let's get that 7th point up there. Barkley hasn't had a rebound since 5:25 was left in the 4th quarter. Great shot. Great shot by the kid. He's learning how to play go.
Yeah, he sure
Look at him.
His teammates are all over him, congratulating him for what he's doing in this session on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Connecticut. The ball is into Barkley. 122 to 115. 1.5 minutes left to play. Here's Elijah Wan. He puts it up and it's blocked by Campbell. Campbell jumped up behind Knight and blocked the shot. Ball out of bounds. Because after the block shot, the Laker touched the ball and the Laker was out of bounds. It's in, and Davis loses it. He hits it. He tries to save it and he can't, and the Lakers get the ball. This game is very exciting.
This game is what?
Nothing.
What did you say about this game?
Very exciting.
What were you going to say about this game?
I was going to say it's in the second overtime.
Well, they better get it across midcourt.
That's right.
Maybe.
I won't be able to talk. All right, Byron with it. 1:12 to play, 7-point lead. The ball to Sabalas. Sabalas out in front to Van Exel. 1:06 left to play. 7-point lead. Van Exel comes in deep. Van Exel all the way. Puts it up. Mr. Knight tips it in. Or Eldon Campbell. Which
Travis
one?
Knight.
Travis Knight. That's what I thought. Hey, this game's in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The light's out. The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting hard. And the jello's jiggling. And Knight makes his 3rd point. There he is, Stu.
Yeah, he's a happy camper, and his teammates are really making him feel good. Nick Van Exel does the right thing. Take it to the basket. Goes right at Olajuwon. Misses the right-hand shot, but there's Travis Knight to guide it back home, and the Lakers lead by 9 with 59.9 seconds to play. And this one must be over because you put it away. I noticed you didn't put it away earlier.
I didn't have time. I was going to.
Yeah, well, I'm sure glad you didn't. You've been walking to San Antonio, as Nick Van Exel says, Chicks, I'm back, baby.
What did I want to do? I wanted to find out what the score was at the end of regulation. 100 to 100, huh? Yep. So in the 2 overtimes, the Lakers have done very well. They've got 21 points. The Rockets have got 13. The Rockets were defending primarily on 3-pointers. Granted, that's what got them into the overtime to begin with on that last second shot by Barkley. Sorry he wasn't here. Very sorry. Great, great writer.
Charles Barkley has played a lot of minutes, Chick, in this game. You know, there's been 2 overtime games, and he has been on the floor.
Has he been out of the game?
He has been on the floor a lot.
He hasn't been out.
He hasn't been out at all?
No.
Well, I didn't think he played that much.
58 minutes he's played. He will have when the minute's over. Ball to Barkley. He's going to shoot a 3 if he can.
Eldon said, no, you're not.
Eldon's really growing up tonight, too, I'll tell you. No foul applied by Knight. Knight, the Lakers have. Yep, they had it to give. So the ball goes out of bounds.
Now you get into the giving up the deuces concessions.
Ball into Olajuwon. Out to Barkley. 3-pointer. No. Rebound is off. Knocked to the sideline. Bullard's got it. He'll shoot a 3. He does. That's no good. Did they score in the overtime? What was the score going to overtime?
They had 113. They scored 2.
They scored 2. And the
113, 113.
And the Lakers scored 11. 11 to 2. Okay. That's about when we'll take off tonight out here in our airplane. So the Lakers are now 5-2 on the new year, and the Rockets are 6-1. Van Exel in deep. They leave him alone. Musta makes a 10-footer with the left hand. 13-2 in the overtime. Second overtime. That's 29 for Nick.
What a second half Nick has had, Chick, including the overtimes.
13 seconds, and look at him run for the exits. I don't blame him. If their team couldn't win in that first overtime,
I don't understand them running out the clock, though.
I don't understand them running out the clock, and I also don't understand them shooting as many threes as they did, but that's not for us to determine. They played a nice ball game. Both teams did. They entertained the crowd. That's what it's all about. And tomorrow night, starting at 4:45 in radio, 5 o'clock on television, we will have another game for you from San Antonio. Back in a moment. Lakers win the game, 126-115, double.